Turkish Delight. I've never had Turkish Delight. Have you?
No.
Honeysuckle, tangerines,
I've had Afternoon Delights.
Afternoon
Sky rockets in flight.
Gee.
Afternoon Delight.
Sorry.
And the alcohol kicked in.
Damn, just one sip. Insane. That's crazy, dude.
1519. All right. So welcome everybody to episode 15 of AAA Cigars. That's Arturo.
Ambrose. Glenmorangie.
And the alcohol is Glenmorangie. I don't know. I've never known how to pronounce it.
I don't know either.
So, and we are doing the Plasencia. There'll be a picture, of course. Alma Fuerte.
Claro, Colorado.
Hexagon.
The Colorado Claro Hexagon. 6x60. Damn. This is one of my favorites.
It is
Sixto. That's the...
Sixto or Sexto?
Sixto.
So we paid an additional $5 just because it's hexagon pressed. Is there? I think we discussed this on one of the last ones, but it does absolutely nothing for the cigar to box press it, right?
I don't know. Like I said, I think it's more of the draw. It's a little easier for the draw.
Okay, I think you did mention that.
But I honestly didn't look it up.
Okay,
but I have noticed that it's a lot. Drawing on a box press smoke is a lot easier. I would say 95% of the time than maybe something that's just a regular rolled cigar, the hand rolled cigar. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Sometimes you get that pressed, or sorry, it's rolled too tight, so you have to like open it up and stuff like that. But I've never had to do that with the box pressed.
Interesting. I've never paid attention to that because the Sancho Panzas that I smoke so much are box press. So I never paid attention. That's probably one of the reasons that I enjoyed it so much is because I didn't have to relight it as much, and I just never paid attention.
So I had the smaller Toro size last week of this Plasencia, and it's they never miss. Every Plasencia that I've ever smoked has been great. This is the Alma Fuerte series. It is green because tomorrow is St. Patty's.
And we didn't plan it that well. We shouldn't have Scotch. We should have Irish whiskey or what were we gonna do? Guinness. But yeah. Somebody's bitch ass was not in the best of health. And it was a bad week last week. So that's what you get. That's what you... Did you just inhale all the little fuzzies?
Yeah, I did. Goodness.
Yeah? Delicious?
Holy man.
This one is very... Almost like not... It's not actual dust, but a lot of little particles. Interesting. But anyway... If this is any indication of what the cigar is going to be like, this is going to be fun.
It's tasty.
It is tasty as hell, and that's on the cold draw. Mm-hmm. What the hell?
So I brought some Liquid Death sparkling water to try.
Bro, I am hoping that I don't know if I hope I'm right or I hope I'm wrong. But just based on this alone, I think this is going to be better than the Grey Cliff.
Oh, I'm not going to.
You're not going to go there?
I'm not going to go there. I really like Plasencia. Plasencia is one of my top favorite cigars. A lot of AJ Fernandez and other companies use Plasencia's tobacco for their rolling. You don't really know a lot of the time that it's from Plasencia, but
Okay.
they do a lot of collaborations.
Okay.
So you'll get those notes from this one as well as like some other ones like from Casa Magna that have like the same notes that you'll get from these because it's from the tobacco's from the same factory. What do you think?
Bro,
Light her up.
I'm not even gonna wait much longer. This is now, to be fair, the Great Cliff, we had a bit, or at least I did for sure, had a bit of the what I call the in and out effect, where it's built up so much through conversation and stuff that it fell short. I think if we had just mentioned it, had it immediately, it would have been a different experience. But we built it up so much, so it already had too high of a bar. And then on top of that, I did not have the best 2 weeks, and I needed a cigar really badly, but I was sick, so I couldn't. So this is my first stick since that one. I haven't smoked anything since...
The Great Cliff.
Wait, that was on Thursday. No, we ended up at the shop on Saturday, right? So Saturday, that like 2 days later, was the last time that I smoked. So it's been a week and a half.
Okay.
So this one hasn't been built up. It's my first stick in about a week and a half.
Yeah.
And it's already starting off really good. So I think this is going to blow my mind.
It will. It will definitely blow your mind.
I'll let you kind of get started. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to light.
I was. I got one here.
Oh, okay. So then
No,
keep
go
my
ahead.
shit.
Yeah, you're good. So the Sixto, that's what it's called, this Batola, is a hexagano.
Right?
Because it's hexagon.
It's don't expect it to be straight up like stop sign. I don't even know if that's a hexagon. That's an octagon. Whatever. But don't expect it to be like super sharp on the edges. You can tell that it was pressed that way, but it's not super obvious. Does that make sense?
It makes a little sense.
Because I mean, you expect something that's hexagon pressed to be like sharp corners, like you can tell, but it's not obvious. It's not blatant.
It is a little bit.
No, that's what I say. You could tell. You can tell for sure that it's not just perfectly round, but don't expect it to roll it down and be dunk, 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 dunk.
Well, it's not going to roll. That's for damn sure. And of course, this is a full Nicaraguan.
So you're slowly trying to kill me between the Great Cliff, this one, the papas fritas, and the Cohiba Black that we're gonna have at some point.
Cohiba Black, yeah.
You're trying to kill me. Got it.
Yeah, this is all Nicaraguan wrapper, binder, filler.
It is definitely a Maduro.
Well, this is a medium.
Huh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the Alma Fuerte, the black label, which is this one, it's black and gold. That's the full.
Okay.
This is the medium. And
Okay.
That's
so then it's just my bitch ass that was sick and haven't had a cigar in a while. Because my palate's, I think, a little fucked up still.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I think I smoked like 6 cigars this past weekend. Dude. I couldn't stop smoking. I just wanted to smoke. I don't know if it was just like the lack of smoking of the week prior, but I wanted to smoke a little bit more this past week. And I was just like, give me another one. 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 Give me another one.
Bro, this is really, really, really ridiculously good.
Yes.
This is going to sound really stupid, but I'm already going to say I want to revisit this cigar soon when my palate isn't this jacked up, because I'm getting that tingle that we've talked about, like when you're sick.
The tingle in your dingle? Not that dingle?
Not that one, but enough that I'm like, shit, it's going to ruin the cigar. It's not going to be as good because of that, but I'm still going to enjoy the hell out of this because this is really good already.
So I've had this one about 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
And the Toro, I think I've had it about the same 2 or 3 times. In the same, in the Colorado Claro.
Considering that you've said that you love, so you like the Plasencia, the overall brand.
You know what it reminds me of a lot of is Padron. where no matter what you get, it's going to be good.
Okay.
It's the same way.
Okay.
So they have a bunch of different ones. They have the Reserva. They have the 146. They have the 149, the Alma Campo, the Alma Fuerte, the Alma Fuego, which is a red band. They have a bunch of different ones. And I think I've smoked every single one. Okay, the Reserva 1898, I have not smoked in any Vitola. The Alma Fuerte, which is this one, the green label and the black label, I've smoked. And let's see, also the Alma Campo, I've smoked those too. They make, Gordo, Toro Gordo, Robusto Gordo, and a regular Robusto in those brands. So they're all different. That one's also a medium. It's all Nicaraguan. I think they just have different, I get, like this one, for instance, I'm just going to tell you. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. I forgot.
Read the description.
Plasencia Alma Fuerte, a unique blend of our best aged tobaccos grown in our highest quality soil, accentuating their bold, vibrant, and intense flavors. How's that sound?
Very nice.
With hints of dark chocolate, plum, and cinnamon, the taste is rounded out with the finishing notes of oak and molasses. So that cinnamon taste, that's what I'm getting right now as soon as it start up. But of course, it's always a spiciness once you start. You know what I mean? But it is more like a cinnamon that I'm getting right from the get-go.
See, and it's funny, the power of suggestion, because as soon as you said cinnamon and plum, I am now getting a little fruitiness to it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Let's see here. Yeah. So this one here has made a couple in 2017 was number 4 best Nicaraguan puro from Nestro the Fourth. Let's see here. Number 1 cigar of the year from Cigar Snob Magazine. Cigar Lovers Magazine, it was number 4 in 2017. Cigar Insider rated it at 93. Cigar Aficionado ranked it at number 9. I'm sorry, that was a Solomon. It wasn't this one. And then the Alma Fuerte Robusto, which is not the one that we're smoking right now, made Cigar of the Year in 2020. So that's its counterpart.
Okay.
The black and gold black.
So it's but overall the whole thing is just getting decent reviews all around.
All squared. All
hexagon.
All hexagonda.
All hexagon.
All hexagondo. All hex. I don't know, dude. I'm trying to make some jump. It's not working. What do you think about this Liquid Death?
Dude, I'm as much as I want to claim that I'm a hipster, that I'm just like, I don't buy into the things just because they're cool type thing. There's something about it that's just, the marketing is working its magic, because it's fucking water. And I like sparkling water. I love Pellegrino. What's the other one? Pierre's, whatever it is.
See,
Club soda, whatever. I mean, I like sparkling water. I love club soda. I'm the type that can have it, give me some just straight up, or I can have it lime and salt, just give it a little flavor or whatever.
with a little bit of tequila and lime.
With a little bit of tequila, hold the sparkling water, and it's perfect. No, just playing.
That's a ranch water. Lime, tequila, and like Topo Chico, that's ranch water, sparkling water.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But it's good. I could see myself being the sucker that'll pick up a can if I see it at the shop. I'll be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll have some Liquid Death.
So you see Topo Chico everywhere, right?
Oh yeah.
So then, do you pick it up because it's just there?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like Pellegrino, I might. I'll have it with dinner. Like I enjoy it, but this, just the marketing of it, I don't know if it's because it's in a can. The can itself is really cool. The name is really cool. Like the marketing is fucking working.
Yeah.
It's just fucking sparkling water. There is a taste. There is a difference in the taste, but other than that, it's straight up. I could see a bunch of people being like, it's just regular water.
Hey, Liquid Death, make some koozies if you don't already have some. Right? Have them in a koozie.
People can say that there isn't a difference, but I don't know if it actually comes from the Alps or not, but there is a difference. It's cleaner
Yeah.
than most water. And now, granted, they put chemicals in our water, just to give you extra fluoride and other things that we need.
Yeah.
But it's refreshing to have water that's not chemically.
Well, I'm going to read you the ingredients. Mountain water. And CO2.
There you go. Doesn't get much more simpler than that.
Yeah.
I don't think you can say the same thing about tap water. It's going to have a lot. And I'm not saying like in the conspiracy sense, like they're putting chemicals in like the chemtrail. No, I'm saying I know for a fact that they put chemicals in it to what?
Nothing? Go ahead.
To help in deficiencies.
Mm-hmm. Fluoride.
Anywho, but it's good. I like it. How much are they?
$1.99 maybe. $1.50.
So it's not any different than
a bottle
of water.
Yeah. It's all water. H2O is better.
Bobby Boucher says it's not just water.
So right now this Plasencia is hitting the spot because I haven't smoked all week, even though I smoked a shitload this past weekend. It is Thursday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I have not smoked. It is Thursday, and yes.
Yeah.
I've been ready.
Yeah. It's I will say, as excited as I was from the cold draw, at this point, I still like the Great Cliff better.
Okay, that's fair enough.
But that's not to say that it'll stay that way. It's still really good. Again, I think it's my palate.
Okay,
because I had like a little sinus thing.
So when you lit it, it gave you like a oh shit. And how is it now? Is it kind of like coming down a little bit? Okay,
it's mellow. It's mellowing out a lot faster than most cigars do. Most of them, it takes like by the time we get to the end of the first third. This one was just like, hey, and then hit cruise control. If it stays this way, it's going to be fucking amazing. If it gets more complex, which I have a feeling it will, it's gonna be really good. At the end of this, I predict that it's going to be close or it might actually surpass the Great Cliff. Okay. It's that good. It's really good. I haven't had one that started off this good in a while. Like, I mean, granted, the ones that we've had have been good, but this good,
yeah, it has its things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yummy. So
yummy in the tummy.
Yeah. All right. So let's take a couple other puffs and then we'll be back.
We can
halfway mark maybe.
I don't probably. Know. Yeah. One more puff and then we'll get into the other thing.
Let's do this. Alma Fuerte. What's that mean in English? Strong love?
Strong soul.
Strong soul. Alma.
Alma.
Alma means soul, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like Sale Vale means okie dokie.
That was funny.
It's not lying.
It's smoothed out really well, and that flavor profile is just sitting there. The way that the Great Cliff and other cigars we've said they kind of start blending together. Yeah. This one hasn't really blended. It just started off with the full flavor and then just mellowed out.
Okay,
does that make sense?
Yeah,
like there's no real blending, but that's not a bad thing. It's just different. Okay. It's really good.
Now the draw,
super easy. It's burning really. I actually like the way that it's burning. I'll try to take a picture of it. Yeah, I can't, but it looks cool. I don't know what's different about it.
Yeah, it's almost like they say dimes. You know how they always reference like a good rolled cigar or a good packed cigar. It always looks like a stack of dimes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's exactly what it's getting. It's really cool.
Yeah.
A nice little effect there. So, and welcome everybody back.
Oh,
welcome back.
Wait, you didn't do your
the force?
Yeah. So, Glenmorangie. I'll let you open it while I read. It's a Highland single malt Scotch whiskey, aged 14 years, non-chilled, filtered. Port cast finished. A bold and velvety whiskey with no E.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Aged in bourbon cask for smoothness and finished in ruby port cask to create velvety depth. Huh, nice. Glenmorangie. The Quinta Ruban. Is that Quinta Ruban? Is that what it says? The front? Quinta.
Quinta.
Quinta? The Quinta
Ruban.
Ruban. Yeah. It says the art and science of wood. What do you think?
Crafted by the 16 men of Tain.
Ay, wey.
Ooh. That has a finish that's not typical for, in my opinion, for scotches. How about I put my nose on my own glass instead of...
No, you're good. So straight and then with the splash of water.
Yes, indeed. Let that open up.
So this is one that I have not had. I've had a handful of Glenmorangies.
I want to say I've had a Glenmorangie here or there back when I started my Scotch journey, but I don't remember it well enough. So this will be a nice...
Cheers, buddy.
To you, sir. Thank you.
And to the weekend.
Yes. Not the singer.
No. It's easy on the nose, too. I hate you, phone. Stop vibrating.
Okay. Wow. Holy shit. I think I let it open up too much before doing that. Wow. It starts off with the slight peatiness that I don't like from
Scotch?
Bottom end scotches, but it stops short. It's like, nope, just kidding. Yep. Okay. I didn't mean to talk shit, bro.
Right.
It turned to look straight at me like, what were you saying, motherfucker? Damn, all right, Samuel L. Jackson. Calm the fuck down. But it's good. Actually, I think it's gonna pair well with the cigar as well.
Not just because it's green.
Not just because it's green. I think good job, buddy.
Heck yeah. So it's, I think what does it say? It says, let's see, blah, 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 blah. It's aged first in bourbon casks for smooth, fruity notes, then finished the single malt whiskey in ruby port casks to create chocolate boldness and velvety depth.
I'm not getting the portiness, but maybe it's the portiness that helps tone it down.
So it's not as sweet. It says the whiskey offers nose of rose scented Turkish delight. I've never had Turkish delight. Have you?
No.
Honeysuckle, tangerines.
I've had afternoon delights.
Afternoon
Sky rockets in flight.
Gee.
Afternoon delight.
Sorry.
And the alcohol kicked in.
Damn, just one sip. So Turkish, it says nose of rose scented Turkish delight, honeysuckle, tangerines, and dark chocolate.
It sounds really dumb, but now that you said it, again, the power of suggestion, the rose,
Yeah.
I can kind of get that. It's not the botanical like that
Floral?
it's more floral than the other ones. The other ones did have like a botanicalness to it, but this one is more floral.
It says a soft velvety texture leads to taste of berries and nutmeg entwined with mint chocolate and Seville orange. I've never had Seville orange. Then a bold and deep finish, just like how you like it. Yeah. Cool. I think it's good. I think it's going to pair very well.
Yeah, it not drowned it out in a bad way, but it mellowed it out.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's going to be dangerous. Yes, indeed. That is yummy. It has a little bit of a harshness to it,
But not like over.
No, the reason that I mentioned that is like I can't remember what it was, but our beloved AJ brought over a bottle way back in the day when we were at the apartment, and it was Scotch.
Yeah.
And that ruined Scotch for Cinda because she didn't really drink Scotch before that, and that one was just like now she smells this, and it's gonna remind her of that, and she's gonna be like, oh hell no. But for somebody that likes Scotch, I'm like, it's more on the harsher end of the Scotch spectrum.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Harsher in as in like more alcohol?
More alcohol.
Okay.
I get more of that alcohol burn, a little bit of the peatiness, but not enough to where I don't like it. I'll definitely drink this. Heresy here. I'm sorry, but I'll definitely drink this over the blue, the Johnny Walker Blue. We still need to drink that bottle because we paid for it. We're gonna drink that shit. Wait, did you finish it?
No.
Okay.
Yet, for that reason. Because I will. You know, I'll drink it. Anything you leave at my house, I'm going to drink it. I'll drink it all. I don't care. Just kidding.
But no, I could definitely drink that. Just the memory of it, the meaning behind it. It's something that we said we're going to get this for New Year's. But given a choice, I'll have this. This is good to where it's not overwhelming. It's good. Now, would I have this instead of a monkey shoulder? Probably not.
Okay.
I'll still have my monkey shoulder. That stuff is.
See, and I would put this over the monkey shoulder.
Really?
But the original Glenmorangie, the orange label or like orangey label,
Okay.
I could probably be like
Neck for neck
with the monkey shoulder. Have you? I'm sure you've had that one, right? Because everybody's had the original Glenmorangie. Right there.
Yes. I don't know.
Okay.
I because like I said, when I started my Scotch journey, I'm pretty sure that like AJ or somebody gave me some, but it's been so long that I honestly don't remember. Even if I have had it, like AJ will chime in and be like, "Yeah, you had it that one," and I'm like, "Okay, well then I don't remember." Unfortunately,
and it happens. You know what I mean? Because we smoke so many cigars, we drink so much liquor that it kind of like, "Oh, did I?" And I'm like, "Oh, I've never had that." No, you have. You had a bottle. You had 2 bottles. Oh shit. Okay, then maybe I have. But
the gap is very broad.
Yeah.
The way that I remember things is I really didn't like it or I really enjoyed it. Everything else in between is just like I had it, but there's nothing that stands out that was good or bad.
I see what you're saying.
Like Dickel,
no.
There's no fucking way in hell.
Which one?
It doesn't matter. They all suck. No, I'm just playing. I don't know.
Single barrel?
No, it wasn't a good one. It was just like a standard.
The blue label, bottle and bond?
I want to say it was green.
Maybe the rye.
It might have been a rye.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. Oh my God, that was torture. We finished the bottle, but that was torture.
The bottle and bond's not too bad.
Okay.
It's a good, easy drink. The single barrel's really good. It's good.
But see, that's how much my palate has changed because if you talked to me like 10 years ago, I would have been like, yeah, fuck yeah, give me some Jack Daniels. Straight up.
Yeah.
Now I can't touch Jack at all. There's no fucking way. Jack and Coke, I'll have one.
Yeah, why not?
Give me a single barrel,
yeah,
I'll sip and enjoy it. But straight Jack, I can't do it. It's way too the burn is just like, holy shit. Yeah. Now, to be fair, I haven't had it where I get some water in there, open it up, and then tried it. So it might be different, but it's just
just regular Jack.
It's just
like
Jack.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So we're about at the halfway mark.
Yes,
on our Plasencia, and man, it's so mellow, dude. I mean, binder, filler, everything. Binder, filler's Nicaraguan. And the wrapper's the Colorado Claro from Nicaragua also.
Okay.
So, and the wrapper's actually 10 years old. So it's aged 10 years. Not bad. Now, are you getting like, let me see. I know that there was a couple of notes, but I think I read the wrong ones at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see. So I kind of read the wrong profile. I read the profile of the Alma Fuerte, not the Colorado Claro.
Okay.
So Plasencia Alma Fuerte Sixto is one of our newest blends in the Fuerte collection. While made like the rest of the Almas with a 10-year aging process. So all the Almas are 10 years.
Okay.
Where's it at? It's Colorado wrapper. The Colorado Claro wrapper and hexagonal shape creates a distinctive taste with a tempered body. Flavors include cocoa, almonds, and hints of nutmeg and cedar in the final notes. So that nutmeg might be the spiciness that we're getting.
Okay.
And I still get, a little bit of cinnamon, but I can see how the cinnamon and nutmeg kind of like, okay, that makes sense. It kind of tastes like cinnamon, but I still think maybe it's more of the nutmeg. But it is I still get that spiciness from it. So is that what you're getting? It's very easy to smoke.
What was that for?
Vibrating.
Oh, it might be that, and that makes sense. Like it might sound like I'm justifying it, but I do get like the spiciness that we've got from las papas fritas. Like it's like it wants to start giving that flavor profile, but then it's mellowed out.
Yeah.
So it does make sense that it's more cinnamon and nutmeggy. So you're getting spice, but not harsh spice, not pepper.
Yeah. Man, it's just such a damn good cigar.
It is.
Plasencia makes these lines like, yeah.
And you're partial to Nicaraguan to begin with.
Of course. But I think Plasencia, I think the story goes that they were rolling tobacco for all these different companies. And then they decided to roll their own. So that, I believe that's the story of Plasencia, where it was like, you know what, I'm rolling all these, this tobaccos, all these great lines for everybody. Why don't we do our own? And then they came out. I'm not too sure exactly when Plasencia came out. But ever since I have been smoking Plasencia, it's kind of been. Have you ever smoked any of the other Plasencias?
Not that I know of. And I can't think of a single one that I've had. Like right now that you were reading them off and stuff.
Yeah, you haven't had any of them.
None of them sound familiar.
There's a couple places here that carries them. Let's see. Yeah, there's I don't know. Nestro Plasencia entered the cigar business, manufacturing 1 million cigars a year for other companies in 1986. 1990, keeping the forms of Honduras and the family, went back to Nicaragua to revive the land and rise the production up to 33 million cigars a year in 1990. So
it's been a while.
Yeah, 30 different brands trust Plasencia to produce their cigars. This is in the early 2000s. And then in 2015, Plasencia became the largest grower of tobacco in the world with more than 6,000 employees, 4 factories, and 8 plantations in Honduras and Nicaragua, producing 40 million cigars a year.
So chances are, whatever your favorite cigars are, Plasencia's involved.
In 2017, Plasencia Cigars, the family's own brand was launched. So they launched in 2017.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they waited almost 20 years.
Yeah. To perfect everything.
Almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow. The date of the Plasencia line, the people that, started it, dates back all the way to 1865.
Wow.
When Don Eduardo Plasencia left the Canary Islands in search of success and opportunity and started growing tobacco in Vuelta Abajo, Cuba. 1865.
Damn. So he's one of the OGs.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
Everything that I've smoked from Plasencia, like I said, I do compare it to like the Padron line. It's like everything's really good.
That would be interesting to read up more on the history. I wonder if they had any kind of, I don't want to say rivalry necessarily, but like with Cohiba or any other major
I'm
brands.
sure that, a lot of the cigar brands have rivalries and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. This is a great cigar. The bands are amazing. You know what I mean? They're you see that P anywhere and it's like Plasencia.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Alma Fuego came out in 2019 because we're in IPCPA when we were there, and I think they were debuting that one, which is also a really good smoke. Yeah,
I'd be interested in trying more. It's really good. Yeah, like the way that most people talk about a Padron or a Rocky Patel, that they have just a following because they really like. I could see this one. The other ones, I'm just like Rocky Patels. I'm like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
Padrons, I'm not a fan. But this one, I could see myself getting behind, like to where I follow their lines. Almost the closest one that I personally have is Liga Privada.
Okay.
If it's a Liga Privada, I'm like, there's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
Because just everything that I've had so far is good on a certain level. Number 9's clearly the best in my opinion.
Yeah.
But everything else it's good. You have that flavor. It's like, I could tell it's a Liga Privada. This one is really close. It's I don't want to say it's as good as those, but I
it's
can
up
see, I can justify the fandom behind it. The Rocky Patels and stuff like that, not so much.
The Rocky Patel does make really good smokes. You know what I mean? But we've been smoking them for years.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say that they're bad. It's not that they're bad. It's just not my palate.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
So if you do see this Plasencia and you are more of like a medium plus type of person, I would say definitely pick it up. Some of the other lines a little bit fuller, but the Colorado Claro has, it's always a tongue tie.
Mm-hmm.
The Colorado Claro. I
Colorado
want to say it in Spanish. Say it in Spanish.
Claro.
There you go. Yeah. Colorado Claro.
It sounded exactly the same.
I know, right?
And all right, I'm not gonna have time to finish it. That's why I didn't want to get the hexagon.
But look, we're already right at the end.
I'm gonna relate to work.
So good.
It's only a matter of time before they pick up on like, you're late to work on every Thursday. What the fuck is going on?
Well, at least it's not all week. Maybe just Thursdays.
That's what I'm saying. It's Thursdays.
We are at the last third, and this last third is like, oh my god, I don't even want to stop. I think I need another drink.
That was stupid. The other thing that we're doing,
No.
no. I want to, but no. But I probably will.
I want to, and I said yes.
We poured another. This is a second drink with water,
Yeah,
and
it opened up so good.
yes, very
So
much
good.
so. It cut down on the alcoholiness and just left nothing but the flavors. And
Usually, if you want to open up a little bit, you could put a little bit of water. A lot of people, what I've learned to do is straight. Then my next drink's a little bit of water.
yes,
Then my next drink's ice. And between those three, I decide what my fourth drink's going to be.
okay,
You know what I mean? Kind of
Yeah.
like, okay, which flavor do I like more? The ice, usually I do a block, so it waters it down slowly. Not as much.
for me, I've learned that if I like it enough, I won't do the ice.
Okay.
I'll either do neat or a splash of water. The ice, just water, it kills the flavor too much between all that water and the cold. It's too much.
So regardless of what you're drinking,
But if it's something, I keep saying it, I'm sorry, but the Johnny Walker Blue,
Yeah.
that I'll put an ice in
okay.
because I don't mind if it kills that flavor. This, I'll do water.
Okay.
Monkey shoulder, I could do neat.
Okay.
I keep going back to that, but sorry. But
So I think next week what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring out the blue, finish the blue,
okay.
and we're gonna do the Padron, the natural
Okay.
95.
Okay.
So I think that the natural 95 it's still a full cigar,
Okay.
but it's not as strong as the Maduro. And the blue, we're gonna get a lot of that scotchy, that peatiness that we're gonna get that we don't always get on a lot of the scotch that we drink. But the blue's very peaty.
I'm gonna monkey wrench that one. What if we research what cigar pairs well with peatiness? That way we're not, because the Padron, I don't say wasted, but I don't want the blue label to overpower it to where I'm like, now I have to have the Padron again because it was overpowered by the blue.
Yeah.
So find something that pairs with the peatiness better,
Okay.
and that way we can enjoy both.
And if I don't find anything, then we're gonna do the
Yeah.
Padron.
Yeah, that'll be plan B.
Yeah.
Because, bro, this one,
It's amazing. It's a great cigar.
this hit the spot, like you said, for not having smoked too much the past week and a half to this.
Yeah. It's a great starter.
Yes.
Great starter to the weekend. Not the singer. Everything all the way through. The draw is fucking amazing.
Yeah. It's got a slight bitterness that I usually associate with charring, but it's not charring. It's just a good bitterness. Like it's
Every time you say I charted, it reminds me of I
cha, not
Not
sh-
sha, sha, shard it.
not sha. No, I didn't. No, I didn't shard it. Although that would be comparable.
Every time you say I charted a little bit, I'm like,
Go wipe.
did you?
Go wipe.
Did you?
That's the smell that I've been getting.
I was wondering what that was. I charted.
Dude, this is
Great, right?
dude.
Very
It's
cool.
really good.
Shout out to the guys at Tobacco Tin,
Yes.
Victor and Ricky. Thank you for holding this for us. I think it was Ricky that you spoke to this morning. I talked to Victor last night
Yeah, it was Ricky.
to make sure that they did have them. But it was kind of a toss up between the Toro and the Hexagon or the Sixto.
It's bittersweet because for time purposes, I would have preferred the Toro,
Yeah.
but I don't think it would have had the same effect.
No, it didn't because I smoked it last week
Okay.
and I wanted this one for that reason because I was like, you know what, the Toro's good, but it didn't give me that same flavor that the Hexagon shape
Right.
gave me.
So we'll put it that way. And I haven't had the Toro, but I can tell you right now, based on this, if you're on a time constraint, get the Toro so you can get a sense of what it's like.
What it's like having a roadie. Oh no, sorry.
And then from there, you can base yourself on, you know what, I want to do I have time, I'm going to do the Hexagon. Because I'm really glad that we did this one. It's just a time constraint.
I mean, this one, I looked up the size and the smokes and blah, blah, blah. And this one was at 90 minutes. And we're at almost 2 hours.
Yeah, it's...
Maybe because we're talking a lot.
It's because of the whole scenario.
Yeah.
If we were to do just this, I think it would go differently.
Yeah.
But we're talking as well. It's
Yeah.
not just smoke, 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 and a conversation. It's trying to talk and smoke, and it just doesn't allow.
But in all, I mean, this is one of my tops. Plasencia's like, if I can get one, yeah, I'm going to love it. So
Again,
good.
I don't know if it's just my palate, but that puff right there just gave me a rush of sweetness, just enough to accentuate the rest of it.
Yeah.
That was, oh my God, it's really fucking good.
So if you get a chance, go for some Plasencia.
Yes.
You know, even the Reserva is good. 142, 149, those are really good too. I mean, Plasencia in all is
this your favorite of the Plasencia so far?
yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've had the Alma Fuerte, the black and gold label.
Uh-huh.
It's great. It's a full, but I just don't think that it smokes like a full.
Mm,
You know what I
okay.
mean? So, but it does give me more, I guess, robust flavors.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if you after a steak or something, heavy, you know what I mean, later in the night, you're drinking scotch, it's a good go-to.
Now, from what you've had, what would you pair it with that you think is better than scotch?
gosh.
Or not better than scotch, but maybe better than this? This
I don't
wasn't
know.
bad, not to say that.
Yeah.
But just, is there something that you would prefer to have it with better?
This one in particular,
Mhm.
man, I don't know. I would still stay with scotch.
Okay.
Belvini would be great.
You wouldn't do like a bourbon?
I've done okay. So last week I think I did this with Four Roses, single barrel. No, Four Roses. One of the Four Roses, but it was their not the single barrel. There's two more after that, and I smoked that with that. Oh, so good.
I'm going to have to hydrate really well for that one. But because of the guy that, the account that you sent me on TikTok, the guy that's doing the bourbon tastings,
Yeah.
he talks up Four Roses like he's talking about, what's the one that, the Blantons?
Okay.
He's talking about all these higher end bourbons, and he's like,
Four Roses single barrel.
the Four Roses single barrel compared to any of these, and it's not nearly as pricey. I'll do that one.
It's not. I'm going to tell you because shout out to George, the guy that always brings me Blantons to the shop because, last week I was like, hey, Blantons, I drink it a lot. Why? Because George always has Blantons with him. He does.
I need to try
And he was like, hey, man, you drink all my Blantons. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Why do you bring it?
Right? So we did the Four Roses small batch, but it wasn't the small batch. It was another one that we took them, and man, that was really good.
I remember I tried Four Roses, and
Yeah.
even I was like, this shit is good. And I'm not a bourbon guy. That was good.
I'm sorry, it was a small batch select. That's when I smoked with the Toro. And it was great, dude. This one right here.
You smoked that?
Yeah, I smoked it. I smoked
That's
the
interesting.
Toro with the Four Roses.
Now I'm getting ridiculous because now I'm like, what if you have that, the smoky version, and then have a good cigar?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm afraid of bourbons, but I think we'll have to do a Four Roses with something.
If we don't happen to do that the Padron 95, I have the Woodford malt. Shout out to AJ. It's a blue label. It's not a bourbon. It's the malt.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Just because the blue label, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but it's just that peatiness.
Yeah.
It's an ass kicker.
Okay. So Woodford malt
Woodford malt with
blue
the Padron.
label with the Padron. I think that should be perfect, dude.
Yes, I agree. I'm looking forward to that more than the blue label.
Okay. And then we'll just push the blue label to somebody else. Maybe Viva la Vida.
Let's research it because that'll be worth researching and see what goes well with a very peaty Scotch.
I'm also going to say this is very smoky. Super smoky. It's like everywhere.
Now at the end it is. It
Yeah.
wasn't like that at the beginning, but now
no,
it's...
it has been because I've been getting
I'm
a lot
really
of
pissed
yeah,
off that I
man,
have to fucking go to work. Glenmorangie, whatever you decide to choose, this is really good. But just keep in mind, guys, first of all, drink responsibly. But more importantly, you can't wake up hungover.
If you're still drunk.
Drink responsibly.
Cheers.